eat already.
Just give me a few more minutes.
I didn't know you were married, Keiji.
And yet, you were trying to do some funny business with my daughter, huh?
I seriously have no idea what you're talking about. My name is Keiichi Sato. I work at Tokimeki Manufacturing, a company that develops and manufactures parts for major automotive companies.
Sorry for dragging you all the way out here on your day off.
It's no big deal. Hanging out with these two is way more fun than staying home.
Yummy! I want to eat already.
Just give me a few more minutes.
Huh? I didn't know you were married, Keiji.
I turned around, and there stood Mr. Akasawa, the CEO of Tokimeki Manufacturing, and his daughter, Noah Akasawa, from the development team. Huh? Married?
And yet, you were trying to do some funny business with my daughter, huh?
I seriously have no idea what you're talking about. This is my sister, and these two are my nieces. I'm single as can be. Oh, could it be because of him?
Well, I'll be. Why, if it isn't Keiichi.
Perfect timing. That's Kuniaki Sagahara, the sales director. Kuniaki, did you say something weird to Noah?
Weird? I have no idea what you're talking about. I just joked around with her, saying like you're into her and want to discuss marriage, that's all. Well, I said that to get rid of my rival.
What?
I knew it. You kept teasing me like Noah might be into me. But joking about marriage is going too far.
Alright, my bad. It was a harmless prank, chill out. It's not like Noah's actually serious anyway, right?
So it was just a joke?
Wait, don't tell me she seriously had feelings for Keiichi. Dang it, so it's Keiichi and not me. If that's the case, then I've got no shot at becoming CEO. So maybe I'll take that offer. Noah must be devastated. We can't let Keiichi find out about her feelings like this. Kuniaki. Yes. What were you thinking? How could you make a joke out of a matchmaking talk? It's disrespectful to both Noah and Keiichi, and you should have known it would cause trouble. You're right. I'm sorry, sir.
I kinda took it seriously for a moment there. I'm sorry, Keiji.
Oh, you don't need to apologize. If that's what Kuniaki told you, then it's no wonder you got the wrong idea. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. Keiichi is seriously so sweet.
Huh. This chick is totally head over heels for Keiichi. There's something I need to tell you all. What is it? I don't want to hear any more of your jokes. No, that's not it, sir. The thing is, I'm transferring to Waku Waku Corporation.
What?
Really? Yes, sir.
Waku Waku Corporation, that's our prime contractor.
This really isn't the place to be announcing that. It's way too sudden.
Then why not just approve his transfer right here? But, wait, hold on. You're?
Oh my goodness. You're the CEO of Days Components. What? Days Components? That's the top parts manufacturer in Japan. They develop and produce key components for everything, from Japan's top automakers to long-established luxury car brands overseas.
That's right. You're all our competitors.
Competitors? No way. We're nowhere near your level. Days Components engines are already considered a global standard.
Oh my, you're quite the flatterer. Keiichi, I had no idea that your sister was the CEO.
I didn't say anything because things would get complicated.
So she's the CEO of Days Components? Well, whatever. I'll just rise to the top again at Waku Waku Corporation. Alright then, excuse me. Losing Kuniaki is a big blow. He may be frivolous, but he did his research and brought in clients.
Mr. Akasawa, actually,
What? Are you serious?
of course.
Mio, since when have you been planning this?
Well, I can't believe we're partnering with a great company like Days. We've got to give it our all.
Yeah, things are about to get busy.
This is great news. But I just hope Keiji hasn't figured out how I truly feel.
Noah must have hated the idea of being matched with me.
Oh.
Just as he declared, Kuniaki transferred to Waku Waku Corporation.
Thanks for joining Waku Waku Corporation. I have high expectations for you, Kuniaki.
I appreciate it, sir. I can't believe that the CEO is welcoming me in person. I'm sure this is a straight shot to success.
I want you to help ensure smooth negotiations with Tokimeki Manufacturing.
Tokimeki Manufacturing, you say?
That's right. I want to strengthen our ties with them. That's why I want you to make use of your background. You were a division head at Tokimeki, so I'm sure you must have plenty of info and connections, right?
Well, that's true, but...
Good. Then we have nothing to worry about with Tokimeki Manufacturing.
He's kinda obsessed with Tokimeki Manufacturing. Couldn't we just go with another parts manufacturer instead?
Huh? What are you yapping about?
To be honest, I feel like it doesn't necessarily have to be Tokimeki.
Tokimeki Manufacturing is on a massive rise right now, isn't it? They keep succeeding with new technology, and just yesterday, they partnered with Days Components.
Huh? They partnered with Days Components?
They say that with Japan's top parts manufacturer backing them, their development speed will skyrocket. I don't see why we shouldn't enhance our connection with them.
Yeah, you're right. I'll do my best.
Good. I'm counting on you.
I can't believe Tokimeki actually partnered with Days Components. I've got to do something.
Kuniaki immediately contacted Tokimeki Manufacturing, and a few days later, a meeting was arranged.
Huh? What did you just say?
I said we will be terminating the contract with Waku Waku Corporation.
Whoa. What are you talking about? You've got new tech, and you partner with Days Components. You're gonna roll out amazing products from here on out, right?
That's exactly why. I reviewed the contract details you sent beforehand, and the scale hasn't changed from last time. Our circumstances have changed as well, so internally, we concluded this could violate subcontracting laws. Realistically, we can't sign this.
What?
The development team's growth has been incredible, so I expected you to raise the terms accordingly.
But you haven't produced visible results yet. I'm not sure you're fully grasping the current situation, so I think that canceling the contract is too much.
The development team had already begun growing fast under Noah's lead, even when you were still around. They have already developed new tech, and products using them are just now hitting the market and gaining recognition fast. It's obvious that things are completely different from the last contract.
What? Seriously?
You knew your client's situations well, but you often ignored what was happening within your own company. During the barbecue too, you ended up making your own people uncomfortable. I never thought you'd be this awful.
That's, I can't think of a good comeback.
If you only prioritize your own gain and emotions and can't consider others' feelings, then we can't do business. That mindset shows in this negotiation.
No way.
That's how it went.
I see. Well, then there's nothing we can do about it.
The terms of the contract were already shocking to begin with. But what really blew my mind was that he even brought that to the discussion.
Yeah, me too.
Still, ending things with Waku Waku Corporation was a tough call.
No problem. Thanks to your sister Mio, we'll be able to do great work from here on. With Days Component support, we streamlined our workflow. So now we can take on deals we couldn't handle before.
Really? I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. If we only had a chance to talk about marriage, it would have been amazing.
Are you saying that the contract had been terminated?
Yes, sir. I'm truly sorry.
This is far beyond what I expected. This was supposed to strengthen our pipeline with Tokimeki Manufacturing, and yet it ended in the complete opposite way.
But you could also say this is a chance to explore new partners.
How can you say something so careless right now?
I'm sorry. It was just a joke.
A joke? Come on. I was basing everything on maintaining our relationship with Tokimeki Manufacturing. Honestly, I can't find any future options at all right now.
Don't worry, sir. I'll find a replacement company right away.
Kuniaki panicked. However,
The gear engagement on this unit makes almost no sound. I adjusted the tooth profile on the reduction mechanism. EVs are quiet, so even tiny mechanical sounds stand out. This is impressive.
looks like Noah and Mio are getting along fine. Seeing this honestly makes me happy.
These parts are for EKEK Motors. So you got a contract with EKEK Motors? That's great.
Everything went well since you connected us with them. Landing a contract with an automaker on the same scale as Waku Waku Corporation is huge. We're secure for a while.
True. Oh, excuse me for a moment. Yes, this is Mio speaking.
How are you doing? This is Abe from Don Don Manufacturing.
Mr. Abe, is something wrong?
It's not about our work with Days Components, but lately a person named Kuniaki Sagahara has been dropping by various parts manufacturers randomly.
I see.
He seems to be making rounds targeting the companies that work closely with you. What do you think, Mio? What kind of impression do you get?
Let's see. Of course it depends on the terms, but I wasn't particularly wowed, to be honest. We recently partnered with Tokimeki Manufacturing, but he didn't take them seriously either.
Yeah, I had a feeling. So it should be fine to turn him down, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Kuniaki was rejected one after another, with companies citing his attitude and how he belittled Tokimeki Manufacturing.
So domestic options are all dead, huh? I barely managed to secure a contract with an overseas factory that makes good quality parts. But dealing overseas means I have to deal with exchange rates and shipping issues. It's such a hassle.
Meanwhile, we set up booth at the Automotive Expo and drew huge attention.
Man, we don't even have time to take a break.
Yeah, questions keep coming non-stop. We've got a lineup of groundbreaking parts and features no one's seen before, so explaining everything must be tough.
Yeah, but it's really fun. Everyone's so interested.
I heard this booth is considered the highlight of the entire expo.
Really? I'm happy to hear that.
Good luck on your presentation later.
Thanks.
Tokimeki Manufacturing's booth was insane. If Ike Motors starts using those parts, Waku Waku Corporation's market share will tank. Louise,
Yes?
we want you to manufacture parts with the same quality as Tokimeki Manufacturing's. So once the expo ends, let's set up a meeting.
Excuse me, that's impossible.
What?
I've worked at factories in Japan too, but I've never seen parts at that level before. Since our factory is located overseas, it's difficult to coordinate everything precisely, and in practical terms, it's just not possible.
I see. Huh, there's a crowd gathering over there.
Tokimeki Manufacturing has a presentation today, so maybe that's it.
Tokimeki Manufacturing's presentation, huh? I'm gonna go take a look.
The parts exhibited this time were manufactured at the request of EKEK Motors, but from here on, we will provide this technology to a wider range of car models and companies. Tokimeki Manufacturing aims to keep growing, so our parts can be safely installed in any brand of vehicle.
What? They're gonna offer those parts?
Kuniaki, I didn't know you were here.
Mr. Minemoto,
Many manufacturers will move to sign contracts with Tokimeki Manufacturing. We can't afford to fall behind. We must make an offer immediately. If only the contract hadn't been terminated back then.
Phew,
Noah, are you alright? Take it easy, okay?
I'm not pushing myself, but I'm exhausted.
You must be. Please, get some rest.
Keiichi?
Oh, no, it's nothing important. I was just thinking, if it hadn't been for that barbecue, none of this would have happened. It feels kind of strange.
That's true. Well, honestly, if we had the opportunity to chat about marriage, that would have been,
Huh?
no, I mean,
But weren't you against the idea?
Not at all.
Well...
Excuse me. There's something I'd like to discuss.
Oh, you're from Waku Waku Corporation.
Yes, I'm Minamoto, the CEO. I'll be direct. Would you consider reinstating our contract with your company? Please.
A reinstatement, huh? I'm afraid that would be difficult.
Please, I'm begging you. The parts you showcase, we would love to implement them at our company too.
The thing is, our company has a rule not to recontract with companies whose agreements were terminated due to problematic conduct. At least, not for a set period.
What problematic conduct, you say? Kuniyaki.
I didn't do anything.
Waku Waku Corporation was declined because Kuniyaki submitted contract terms that ignored the development team's progress and could violate subcontracting laws. From a risk management standpoint, we decided not to renew with any company involved in such conduct for several years. Presenting a contract like that can only be viewed as a careless decision.
Careless? That's not true.
What Keiichi is saying is correct. Afterwards, I reviewed the contract you drafted. It's not exactly what you should take to Tokimeki Manufacturing right now. I had just hired you, so I held back to observe for a while. But you're not suited for sales from a prime contractor's position.
What? Please, sir, give me one more chance.
We can't afford to let this affect any more contracts. You'll be reassigned to another department.
No way.
Kuniyaki was immediately transferred to another division.
Darn it. I got transferred, my conditions dropped, and my salary went down. How can I regain Mr. Minamoto's trust? Oh. Yuri, I didn't expect to see you here.
Huh? Oh, I just had business with my father. Kuniyaki, right? He's awfully familiar.
Mr. Minamoto should be in his office. I can take you there.
Thank you.
You're as beautiful as ever. If you'd like, we could grab dinner after this.
What's your problem? I'm married, just so you know.
What? You're married?
What's going on here?
Dad, he was hitting on me.
Kuniyaki.
I didn't know.
Kuniyaki was fired for a compliance violation. And even after changing jobs again, he kept acting recklessly, earning the dislike of the staff and finding no one willing to cover for him when he caused problems.
Man, nothing is going my way anymore.
Meanwhile, on our side,
I can't believe you really went ahead and arranged the marriage meeting.
of course, I admire you a lot, Noah, and I really want to make this happen.
I totally feel the same about you. You're always so nice and super mindful of everyone nearby.
Thanks, but isn't that exactly what describes you, Noah?
Hold on. Aren't the vibes just incredible right now?
If I married Noah, I bet every day would be a blast.